Welcome back to Thick Riff Thursday. Here's the thing. A lot of people are like, do you ever finish these ideas? Do you ever write full songs? And yes, I do. I do write full songs. Some of these Thick Riff Thursday riffs have been turned into full arrangements now. You guys haven't heard them yet. Want to save some, keep it a little secret, you know? I don't want to spoil everything right away, but you know what? I've got another project here that started as a Thick Riff Thursday that is getting some love. It's starting to resemble somewhat of a full arrangement, and I have more ideas for it. So we're going to add on to it today. This riff, you'll guys recognize it from a couple weeks ago when we checked out Submission Audio's Nocturnal bass, and I'm still using that bass on here because it sounds sick. To refresh your memory, this is what it sounds like. Now this is new. You guys didn't see me write this, but I wrote a chorus for it and I love it. I'm debating whether or not I should share it with you. Okay, you know what? I'll share a little bit. Okay. That's enough for now. But you know what? I had a breakdown idea for this song that I want to get out. And you know what I miss? I miss those single note chromatic weird breakdowns where I guess probably started with Meshuggah riffs. I feel like I used to hear it a lot. At least I used to write them a lot. The idea I had for today was something like that. I haven't fully ironed it out yet, but something along those lines. That would be cool to come in, not on the one, but then one. Okay, I also want to write the build up for it too, and then the downbeat when the breakdown actually hits. So let's get started. I mean, maybe it's predictable, but I don't know. I kind of like it in this context, but just doing it palm muted on a lo-fi track where the drums are doing some sort of build up type thing. Yeah, I like it. I like that. Let's record it. Let's go. Let's just wing it. Maybe that would be the build-up, just 4 bars. And then yeah, don't come in right on the one. Do it, I guess, on the and after. Yeah. On the end of one, that's when we'll come in. Full force. It's where does it circle back around to be 8 bars? Where does it cut off after 8 bars? By the way, if you guys are interested in downloading my Logic templates for Get Good Drums Modern and Massive, the P5 Matt Halpern kit, and a Logic template using only stock Logic plugins, go to architecttigerstudios.com and check them out. You know what? I wanted it to be kind of weird and confusing and kind of Meshuggah-esque. To do and I like it, but it does kind of throw it off. I feel like I would be doing it just for the sake of making it weird. I feel like it takes away from the groove as opposed to just circling back around after the first. I feel like it would just groove better if it just circles back around after 4 bars. Then I could do the opposite. I could go on the last one. Yeah, I feel like that grooves better. Okay, let's go do drums. Okay. I kind of like a build up on the snare there, like. And like, end it on the toms. I like that. Let's try to record it. That was ass. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh man, play drums for like 5 minutes and I'm like winded. Let's go ahead and quantize this, but the build up, I want to make sure that the kicks and the snares don't happen at the same exact time because they're supposed to be kind of flammed. So let's do that at like, let's try to do that at 75% and see how it sounds. Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. I need this snare build up to be a little more gradual though. That needs to be more flammed. That kick was like accidentally late. But right here, maybe starting to do kicks on like bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Do like a little EDM build up, but with the kicks. That was cool. Let's go ahead and track decent guitar takes. All right. Oh, I wanted to do that backwards on the last time. I can just punch that in because other than that, it was a really good take. There we go. Oh, by the way, I have an octaver on down here on the whammy pedal, just like the lower octave harmony setting on. I just thought it sounded cool. I love that. If you've followed me for a while, you know I'm a pretty big fan of doing that kind of stuff. Pitching my guitars down, adding the lower octaves and shit like that. It's kind of my thing around here. Okay, so something I did with the bass is I split it up into two signals. So I've got the higher, here, let's go to a riff earlier in the song. So I've got the high distorted end. And then I've got the subby low end. And then together. Sounds great, but I'm doing it in a pretty inefficient way. I'm literally copying the MIDI onto the other track and running two instances of nocturnal bass. I could be doing this much, much better. So what I should be doing is with this processing, I should just have one and then be sending it to two aux tracks doing that processing. That's what I should be doing. Let's open up the mixer. Yeah, let me route this to a new bus, and this will be my high end split. Or wait, I could make the actual instance just a no output and then do 2 sends. So this will be my bass, call it grit, and then do bus 7 bass low end, I guess. It's not a very fun name, but whatever. Yeah, and then I can just copy all of this. Or I could just move it because I don't want it to be on there, actually. I hate some new shit that Logic does. Like when you move plugins from one thing to another, or like when you click on it to just move it, it opens the plugin. Don't do that. I'm not trying to open that shit. I'm just trying to move it. Stop. Oh, Logic. You've been really weird to me lately. Okay, so now this is just bass, nocturnal bass, DI, and then it's no output, but it's sending the signal to 2 aux tracks that I would like to see in my range view. I know that if you just click read on those, it'll send it to your... Okay, so now this doesn't need to be here. And then this also doesn't need to be there anymore. Let's put the sends at unity gain and then just balance it with the faders. Okay, these are both going to stereo out, but I want it to go to bus 2. So let's change these outputs to bus 2, which is my bass. So it's starting here with the DI. It's going to my bass split, my high end and my low end, and then the high end and low end are both going to bus 2, which is my bass bus. And then I've got this processing here on both the high end and the low end. Yeah? Perfect. Cool. That is much more efficient. We are ready to record bass. Okay, I got it. All right, nice. Ba, 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 ba. I can get those real quick too. Punch them in. Nice. Let's make sure that these also force the E string. Okay, so what I was doing there, if you don't know, with Submission Audio's libraries, you can force a specific string. So I want it to play all on the same string that I'm playing it on the guitar. So I can place a key switch, which is what these are up here. They're not triggering a sample, but they are telling the plugin something, which it's telling the plugin to play these notes on specific strings. So this F8 is the A string, which is that note in that string. And then it's forcing and then F sharp 8 is force E string, which is all the lower notes in my riff. So I want it to play on the same string because I want it to sound the same. And now what we're gonna do is bend a note here in the bass because I do it on guitar. I do a little bend here. So I want that to play in the bass as well. So let's do that real quick. Let's go to pitch bend, zero this out so I can draw some automation on it. And I want it to be back to 0 by the time the next note hits, but I want it to go up before that. And I want it to curve a little bit. So let's get that back down to 0. I've got a couple points on there so it curves. Perfect. Should we quad track these guitars? Emphasize the lower octave? Let's see how that sounds. I'm gonna mute the main guitars and then pull this up in volume so I can hear it. That's so gross, dude. That is so heavy. Yep, let's get the double. I love it. I want those to be super tight though, so I'm gonna do a quick edit on this. Oh my God, the whole riff from this point on was off by a 16th note. My brother in Christ. Okay, there we go. That should be good now. It all feels a little bit early, so I'm just gonna bump it all back just a tiny bit, just like that. A little tip to get things to feel a little more pocketed when it's like super edited is have it be behind guitars and like bass specifically, having it be a little bit behind the beat. It makes it feel so much more like pocketed. When you have it perfectly edited to the grid, a lot of the time it can feel early. And that might just be because like the transients that Logic picked up were after the actual pick attack. It's picking up when the pick leaves the string and the note is actually plucked. It's getting that instead of the actual attack of the pick, which is going to be different. Like those happen at different times because, you know, when you pick a note, you hit the pick against the string first and then the note is plucked. So if it's picking up when the note is being plucked as opposed to the actual pick attack, it's going to feel a little early when it's exactly on the grid. But now when you pull it back a little bit, it feels much better. Let me know if you guys would like a full in-depth tutorial on how I edit my guitars, because I could totally do that on a Tutorial Tuesday video. Okay, back to it. We had these down at -12 dB, and then we've got our main guitars, which we can also do a quick edit on. Maybe a production layer. I could do like a little bit, I could turn it into kind of like a riser. And then stop right when the snare hits. I like that one a lot. That was really good. And you know what would be cool? If I put a little Sound Toys Pan Man on there. That's cool. That's cool. I like that a lot. Guys, we got a riff. All right, let's put the mastering chain on there and give it a listen. Good Lord, that's nasty. I love it. This song is coming together, guys. This song is coming together. We got a breakdown, we got a chorus, we have an intro, a main riff. Like, this song is becoming a real song, and I'm stoked about it. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see me continue songs like this, as opposed to just starting new ideas, because lately I've been, you know, I've done over 40 episodes of Thick Riff Thursday now, and the majority of them are me starting a new idea. And while that's always fun, I need to work out those songwriting muscles too, not just the idea development muscles. So let me know if you guys want to see some stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Thick Riff Thursday. If you enjoy my content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.